Hello friends, good evening to all of you. This is Colonel Dr. Bhaskar Gupta, retired Editor-in-Chief of Colonel's Military and Defense Armory, or the popular news magazine CMDA. In this month of June, I am giving you a preview of what we are bringing in this magazine. Though May was relatively cool, but we saw the heat of the Indo-Pak skirmishes the entire month in the form of Operation Sindoor, which you will read in detail in this magazine. Besides that, we are covering the Operation Sindoor in two parts, the national news as well as the defense aspect. National news will cover all the diplomatic, economic fallouts, etc. And in the defense aspect, we specifically cover the tactical precision, the modern weaponry used, the multi-regiment cooperation, and the aims achieved, military aims, including the Russian and Israeli-backed Indian response, which was proved worthwhile as regards the interview of the month. We have Ambassador Deepak Vora on our feature, and he needs no introduction. He has been there on the newspaper and the television the entire month. What he has served as ambassador to 6 countries. Presently, he is special advisor to 3 African nations, including an advisor to the PM and the UP government. He is also serving on the Hill Council of Leh and Kargil. He is described as one of the finest minds in the world. And he has done commercial films, been a news reader on TV, and speaks several languages. As regards our coverage in the international news, we cover the landmark free trade agreement signed between India and UK, 3 years in the making, as well as our growing engagement in the Arctic region. We have hosted the Angola president. Also, the UN Sanctions Committee of 1267 was moved by India to declare Pakistan's TRF as a terror group. As regards internationally, President Trump was visiting Qatar and Saudi Arabia, getting a luxury plane as a gift and signing defense deals. But at home, he directed his administration to revoke the Students Exchange and Visa program at Harvard University, which was a strange decision and will have a lot of repercussions, especially on Indian students. And we cover news of capacity building session on digital transformation in BRICS. National news was we had some heartful news that India has the leading global growth with 6.2% GDP in 2025. And of course that we overtook Japan as the 4th largest economy with a net GDP of 4.2 trillion. Other events that we cover is India's march towards SDG 2030, showing decline in mortality rates, Justice B.R. Gavai taking over as the Chief Justice, government expanding the credit guarantee scheme for startups to boost capital flow, and also the opening of the Vizhinjam International Seaport in Kerala, anchoring India's maritime ambitions. As I talked of defense news, besides the synergy of armed forces in Operation Sindoor, we have covered Indian Navy's 4th Tiger Trump 2025, a bilateral HADR amphibious exercise with the Americans. Next, we cover top changes in hierarchy at the headquarters Northern Command, Lieutenant Pratik Sharma taking over and the previous Army commander retiring, and Air Marshal Dixit taking over as the 5th at headquarters IDS. Also, we covered the Surya VHF radar, India's indigenous answer to stealth threats. Environment and health, we talk about Antarctica's ice sheet, which is seeing unexpected growth, about New York City facing alarming land subsidence, Saharan dust storms threatening Europe's solar energy future, and also news that pollinators like bees and birds and butterflies are declining at alarming rates due to factors like climate change. In science and technology, we cover the Kodaikanal Solar Observatory celebrating 125 years, India and Japan exploring the Lunar Polar Exploration Mission jointly, India's first prototype breeder reactor being developed in Kalpakam, Tamil Nadu and being ready, India's first satellite Aryabhatta completing 50 years, and an update on NASA's GAIL mission. As also the Indian astronaut, Wing Commander Subanshu Shukla, who is set for space travel shortly. Sports section, we bring you India's best ever medal haul at Archery World Cup, Shanghai, Liverpool FC clinching the 24-25 Premier League title, and the retirement from Test cricket of 2 giants, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and how that void will be difficult to meet. Plus, Rafael Nadal's tearful and emotional farewell from Paris, which just ended at IPL. We pay tributes to the 4 braves of Indian Army who gave the supreme sacrifice this month during Operation Sindoor. Plus, the sacrifice of a daredevil young officer who gave up his life while trying to save his buddy who was getting washed away. And of course, we have all the normal sections, the civil services mains with once solved, never popular Blind Tickler, the quiz, and a page dedicated to important days of the month. July onwards, we are starting a new section, a country focus, where one friendly foreign country will be covered in every issue and bilateral issues will be analyzed. Friends, we have decided to celebrate our first anniversary of the magazine on 28th June in Delhi Camp. Whosoever wants to join can message us on the various social media platforms. Do try and make it to this event. It will be a wonderful party celebration with interviews, readers, Team CMDA and family members. Also, we are still looking for ads, sponsorship, and anyone who can connect us, it will be great. You can connect us on our social media platforms or on our website or on our telephone numbers, which are 9818-992-883, 99109-54842, and of course the official CMDA Instagram handle, news, YouTube channel, and of course our Facebook page. So thank you. Till we bring you the next update in July. Good evening. Jai Hind. Thank you.